Are you ready to start?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Let's go through the agenda. Do you see the agenda now on your screen?
Yes.
Yep. Okay, perfect. So we will start with the homework check, which was given on 17th. Then we will go to fill in the gaps for use of English, and at the same time we will check your reading. Next one would be vocabulary check, and of course we will not skip the reading. We'll not skip the grammar part for the neither, either, nor. So these all will be covered today because, as I see, you start forgetting the grammars that you have covered previously, Medina. So that's why we will practice them more. And lastly, we will do specially requested IELTS task 1 by Camila, and of course we will do Lyceum task 2, 2 essay discussions. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Yep. Why you are so sad again? Because of the half an hour break time? Students, would you mind opening your video cameras? Because I see only 4 people and that's really unfair. Thank you. Thank you. It? Great. Alimov, Abdul-Jabbar, Ziaev, Valeria, twins, Sagdulaev. There you go, Sagdulaev again. All dressed up. Okay, Abdurazak, would you mind showing yourself? Why have to Abdurazak?
Yep, one of it is my phone, and I have
for
computer.
Camera.
Yeah.
Okay, great. No, I looked first at the one that's no camera on, so got confused. Okay, Muhammad Bobur, are you here?
Yes.
Here? Why I don't see you? You are shy? It's been 2 months. No.
Because of camera.
Because of camera. Okay. Ziaev, are you here? Ziaev? Shahzad? Okay, I guess he only entered to Zoom and then left. Okay, then let's get started. It was your homework, right? Do you recognize this reading?
Yeah.
One?
Yes.
What about was this reading? Who can tell me?
About
drinks. About what kind of drinks?
About soft drinks.
Soft drinks. Fizzy drinks. About
Yeah.
beverages. Okay. Are they telling that fizzy drinks are good or bad?
They're telling it's bad.
They're bad. So if you drink lots of fizzy drinks, what happens to you? What kind
You
of
get addicted, your
Obesity.
spoiled.
obesity, addiction? Do we have any health problems out of it?
Yes.
This okay. Okay, do we have any regulations in certain countries against these
Yeah, many
drinks?
governments.
Many governments. What does it say about many governments?
It's on the
In the last paragraph. Okay. Do you drink these drinks? Coke,
No.
Pepsi, sugary drink? You don't
Yeah.
drink, really? Okay, you are bad liars.
Yeah.
I have seen many of you in reality.
all of us drinking.
Of course you do. When you studied here, well, the ones that all students, they used to go downstairs all the time and buy these fizzy drinks. I remember this clearly.
Yes.
I
Okay.
have a healthy lifestyle.
Okay, we have one girl who's following this healthy lifestyle, and I hope she will continue doing it.
Yeah.
And guys, I wanted to ask, is it easier for you to read like when it's separated into small paragraphs or when there's one huge text?
Separated.
When they're small
When
paragraph.
they separate small paragraphs.
It
It
doesn't
doesn't
matter.
matter. Okay, for
Confusable.
professionals, it doesn't matter. He's the
Yes.
pro here. Okay, so did you realize that every paragraph has its own idea and finding answer is much easier here, right?
Yes.
So I hope this year you will have this kind of reading
Yeah.
and it's all separated, all clear. Yes, giving you push to enter into the Lyceum. Okay, now let's check your answers. So here you had options, right?
Yeah.
So how many questions we have?
5.
Six.
6 questions, but we have more options, right?
Yes.
Both there is incorrect.
I opened some of your readings, and what I saw was a little ridiculous. What you did was, as you have more options, you tried to give 2 options, 3 options for one question. Don't do it, okay? There is only one possible answer, and the rest is extra. It's like headings. When you have 1 extra, 2 extra, 3 extra ones, they are just there to confuse you. So just leave them, okay? Do not use them. Okay. Doing this one, was it easier compared to multiple choice, compared to true, false, not given, or harder, or in the same level?
It's easier.
It's much easier.
Easier, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that is quite
I
shocking.
hope this will be on the exam.
Yeah, me
Okay, I
too.
hope. Okay, let's hope for the best. Okay, so this one, everyone did it, except the new students,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And Abdurazak, you did this first reading, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, perfect.
Oh.
These are the
Only one incorrect.
one incorrect.
Everything. These are the
70.
right ones.
I'm sorry?
This is the right answers.
It's one of the students. Now we will see. Is the right one or incorrect
Because
one?
it's similar to
Yeah.
mine.
When I was just skimming the answers, I didn't see the incorrect one, so that's why I chose this one to show it here. So, can you match your ones to these ones? Do you have different answers than this?
I have different in one.
Yes.
Yeah, I have
Different in one. Okay, let's see.
17. Yeah, 70. I have
I think this is mine because I highlighted the answers.
No, it was boys' work.
Boy?
Yeah, it's a boy. I decided to pick once a boy to analyze, to discuss here. Yeah. Girls got tired all the time I took their work.
We need a rest.
Yes, you, especially 3 Jasmines. You really need a rest. Okay, 16. People who consume soft drink can and also become addicted.
Become addicted to them.
This is the correct answer. This is 100% correct. So I will mark it as green here. Okay, 17th. The 17th century is
Age.
Age is age.
Age.
Yes.
Yeah, age.
okay. Now let's go back to 17th century. What happened there?
The time when first soft drink were produced.
First flavored soda drinks appeared in Europe in second half. So what does mean the
Yeah.
first flavored? What does mean this word?
Aromatizirованный.
Yeah.
When you have the taste,
right.
different taste. Yep. So now let's go back. So first drinks were introduced, or the invention of fizzy drinks. First drinks.
First drinks.
First drinks.
Age.
Do we have other options except H and G?
No.
No.
Okay. When you're referring to the H one, the time when the first soft drinks were introduced, this one could be the suitable answer also, maybe. But the ones that were proposed by the Lyceum, there it's shown that the G is the correct answer.
It's because of the invention and
appeared.
Yeah, they first, appeared, and the whole text was, the focus was to fizzy drinks. So by appearance, they mean that this fizzy drink, that's why. Okay, 18th, there are a lot of
different names.
Different names
for popular soft drinks. Do you agree with this one?
Yes.
Where does it show?
C.
It's over here, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The names here: ginger ale, ice cream, soda, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Diet Coke. So they have lots of different names for fizzy drinks. That's why it's
Peki
correct.
hamısı bitti.
Yeah, they're all the same. Was it Aziz Bek talking?
No. Muhammad Wahab.
Oh, okay. Because Aziz Bek usually talks in Uzbek. Okay. 19th, popular soft drinks are?
F.
Sold in large
F.
quantities.
What was the keyword in the text? Do you remember?
No.
For large quantity.
35 billion gallons, right?
Yes, gallons. This gallons word, it means it's huge quantity.
Yeah.
Where is here? Gallons?
Here.
Over here. Over 34 billion gallons. So here's the correct answer that we found. Okay, next one. 20.
A.
Okay, soft drinks can cause bad teeth. Where does it say about bad teeth?
In the end of the first paper.
Yes. Surgery.
Of here, right?
I
Tooth
was saying
decay.
Okay.
Right? Correct. Okay, now 21.
E.
In some countries, there are strict rules
Strict
regulating the manufacture. Where does it say that there is a regulation?
In the last, it's in the end.
Many girls.
Many guards have placed a tight regulations. Yep.
I like this exercise because it kind of gives hints that,
Yeah,
for example, popular soft drinks are, and the end it says that it's in plural. The answer
Yeah,
will be.
it helps a lot to students, but sometimes students, they don't get the question correctly and they make mistake, not because they couldn't find the answer, but they misunderstood the instruction of the task. As I mentioned, the student who gave the correct answers, first student I mentioned, his answers were correct. He just didn't know what to do with extra letters and he started putting them into different questions in order to fit them in somehow. So that's why read the question carefully. The question says that the one question, one answer. So there's no possibility of adding more. So is it correct for everyone?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, great. Now let's move to next reading. How was the second reading?
Very easy.
Very easy, right? It was so easy. Just your knowledge about the science is already enough to answer the questions actually. Because I guess you read lots of scientific articles or you're interested in them. Well, from your face, I can tell you're not. Especially, like, what is it? Okay. So how many minutes it took you to answer to this question about true, false?
To analyze the reading.
Okay.
Maybe 5 or maybe like 5, 7.
6, 7.
About 10.
Okay. Abdurazak is so silent. He's like, it would take me 1 hour.
No, I didn't read it.
Oh, he didn't read it, you see? Okay,
Because
no fun. Yeah.
I have not time.
Why you don't have time? As I said previously, we have all the ministers here. No one has time. No one. Okay, but thank you for joining the last session, at least.
It's an honor.
Yes, it's an honor. Okay, let's look at the answers.
Oh, I would pass last year.
Yeah, you would pass, but all the students say I would pass that year, I would pass this year, and I hope that it will come true for you this year. As far as I remember, these are the correct answers. Now we will look at the reading again. Do you have different answers for this one?
No.
It's the same as here?
Yes.
Okay. And now we also will look at the wording, what kind of words we have chosen, okay?
Okay.
It's clear from the screen, from the board. You see it clearly, right?
Yes.
Okay. So first one. Our sun is a gigantic star which is equivalent in size to VY Canis Majoris. So
Hypergiant around 2,000 times.
Yep. It says, but the sun is not gigantic. Yes? It's nothing compared to really big stars. You can take it. It is nothing compared. It can be your possible answer, or you can say that V and Y canis majority have effect around this part. You can take also, or you can take this one.
But it's saying first five.
Yes,
words.
we have 4 words. No, I'm highlighting just a sentence. Yeah, you will take only the words.
So can we take the
Sentences?
beginning of the sentence, the biggest non-star?
Yep.
I wrote, but the sun's no. Just these 4 words.
Write the first 4 words or first 5 words. It's giving you here option. You see? I hope you read the instructions clearly. Okay, so you have 3 sentences that giving you the hints. So you can pick one of them and put the first 4 or 5 words. So that is why the answer is here false. Is that clear why it's false?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, next one. Astronomers have documented that the precise quantity of stars in Milky Way. What is in precise?
Approximate.
Нет, точно.
Oh, yeah,
Exact. Yes, exact. But here it's saying what? But it's not just the
Nobody
stars,
done
the size
exact
of the
count.
stars. Yeah, no one's done an exact count yet. So that's why the answer is false. So you will put these first words, you will take from this sentence and you copy it down there. Next one, 24. The number of galaxies in the universe is roughly equal to the number of stars in the Milky Way.
It's
Yeah,
true.
200.
Because it says here, yes, as well.
So.
Yeah. In fact,
Yeah. Or maybe
okay,
the
then
next
pick
sentence.
numbers.
Can we take this next
So
sentence?
there are at least one galaxy out there for every star. This one is the continuation of this one, the first one. So that's why it would be better if you took the in fact it looks. Okay, this sentence. And lots of big numbers can be found not only in the space.
10 billion water molecules.
Yes, it can be in water. Every time you have a glass of water, you are swallowing 10 million billion water molecules. So this can be the answer for this one. So that's why it's true. It's easy, right?
Very easy.
Or because you do it at home, or because do you use tools? Do you use any Google Translator or dictionary,
This
or you
one-
ask someone?
This month I'm honest with myself.
Okay, honesty is the best
I
thing,
cannot
and
lie
I
to
hope
myself.
others are honest also. And by taking your essays, I realized that you stopped copying from different websites. You started producing your own work, which makes me really happy. And I hope everyone is following this guide, this rules, and being honest with themselves. Or you got so professional that you're cheating in a way that I don't find it out. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. So for this reading, the students who didn't do it, I hope you will read this text one more time for yourself and prove to yourself why your answer is correct. Because I'm sure that you couldn't memorize all the answers from here. Even if you did, it would be better for you to read and to prove yourself why this answer is correct, why the others are incorrect. Okay, that would be Murwasid and Lola. And now we can continue. Fill in the gaps. Yes, it's the grammar and also reading for you, both together. This fill in the gaps has lots of questions. So before the live stream, you would have the long text, and only in few places you have to put the words. But here you will have 15 questions for one small reading, for one small text. So that's why it might be a little confusing. So I want to give you around 2 minutes, not 1. Hope you will enjoy it. Let me know if you don't see it from the board.
No, we can see.
You can see or you cannot see.
We can.
Right now, yes.
I can put it on a screen if you wish.
Yes, it would be better.
Yeah. I don't want to ruin your eyesight, so.
Thank you that you are worrying about us.
Yes.
So Nick earns every portion is first.
You have 2 minutes. And do not just sit there and feel like you are watching TV. Please write down the answers. Yes. As soon as you finish, please message or say something. My least active students: Sivara Ribla, Shahzoda, Saeed, Kulibonu, Madina, Aziza. Please don't torture this baby. It was Rashida's, I think.
No.
Okay. It was Jamshid, I think. I'm sorry. The next one.
I don't.
Abdul
Miss Malika, I have finished.
You have finished?
Yes.
Great. You have 1 more minute for others. I hope you will be happy with your answers, hopefully. Marvoiset, have you finished?
No.
Not yet? Okay.
Do that.
Finish it.
Miss Malika,
Yes?
Finishing.
what does mean stuntman? Becoming a stuntman.
Какой-то мужчина.
Stuntman.
In the first sentence, working as a
Stuntman.
Becoming a stuntman.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I kept hearing it as a standman. It's that kaskadyor.
Thank you.
Ready? Do we have people who are still working on this?
No, I have finished.
No, we have finished.
Finished.
Okay, then let's start. Okay, first one. Nate Gillard earns a living working as a stuntman on a films and TV show, but his first taste.
Experiment.
Taste.
Experiment.
What does it first taste?
Like, как бы вошел во вкус, можно сказать.
Yes, it's like his first try. First try.
Or interest.
Yeah, if it here wasn't the word taste, then it would be, maybe attempt. But as here we have the taste, the best replacement for the try. That's why we have used taste. Next one, second one. 4 years later, he got the chance to perform. Yes, to perform.
Play не подойдет?
Yes. Play no. Because as an actor, as a stuntman, you perform. Okay, third one, Abdurazak.
Go
Third
on.
one. Go on? No, it's not go on.
Go about.
No, so I start asking how I would
Go
Go
for.
about.
go about
okay.
becoming a stuntman. Number 4. Number 4, it would be who's Lola. Number 4. Introduce. All agree?
Establish.
Establish.
Fourth. Establish, you all agree? Just
Yeah.
establish in stuntman. Number 5. First, he had to get
Accepted.
accepted. If he was here first, he has to, then it would be apply. But here, it's he has to get, so it's accepted. Okay, number 6.
Level.
Okay.
Level.
Here. And number 7 would be
At.
since qualifying in the age, on the age, at the age. No,
At
it's not
the
that,
age.
right? It's definitely not. It's at.
Yeah.
At. I hope you performed well in this task. Now the continuation, the same text, but I divided into 2 so you would see it better. Now the continuation.
What does mean go about? In one
Go
word.
about. Okay, how you would feel. It's like, what would you do?
Okay, thank you.
From 8 till 15.
Miss, what is a caution?
Where is this word?
9A.
9A. Caution. Let's say measurement. That you have to take some measures. Do you know the word tiniest? Yes?
Yes.
The smallest, right?
Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm. As soon as you're done, please do message. Almost done?
Yes. I done.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, we will wait for 1 more minute. Samantha, are you doing? I don't see you, I don't hear from you, I don't get a message from you.
I'm doing.
Great. Perfect. You have 20 more seconds, then we will start checking. Perfect. Kamala, have you done?
Yes. I have finished.
I finished?
Yes.
Right. Okay, let's get started. Number 8 would be
A.
G1.
Yes. Tiny.
A1. The tiniest. It means that you are trying to attention into the details.
Yes.
Yes.
Number 9.
B. A.
Okay, which
B.
one? Autumn.
Here. B.
Attention.
Here.
Here.
Here. Number 9 is here. Yes. Number 10.
T.
G.
Okay, number 10. It's not like being an actor where you can
Have.
Have
have
have the shake.
you don't have the shot. You give a
And-
shot. You didn't. You give a shot. Okay, let's give a shot. Haven't you heard about this one?
Yes.
It's always you give a shot. Okay, number 11.
11.
A.
Nick
A.
has
B.
Nick has
Let
Done.
Done.
yes, it's done.
Yes.
Thank you. Number 12. For
T.
one film, he jumps.
Set. Set on
B.
time.
Set on.
Yep. Thank you. And 13.
D.
Filming on location.
6. Name.
Takes.
Takes.
Well done.
Yes.
And 14. Him all
All over the world. All over.
all over the world. Yes, all over the world. And last one. Often for months.
At a time.
At a time. At a time. At a time. Okay, now we are moving to the next one. It's a new text, new questions. The first one should be easy because you don't have 4 options, you have 3. It's repeated. Sometimes this kind of things may happen in your exam. As soon as you're done, please let me know.
Can you send this presentation to our groups or channels?
Yeah, of course, after the lesson, I always send your PPTs back to you. But make sure that you open the PPTs in the form of a slideshow, otherwise it will show the answers.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to do it independently, then open it as a slideshow. Can I start?
Yes.
Someone's having a fight. If there's any background noise in your house, please turn off your microphones when you are not using them. Jamshid, I can hear everything. Okay, let's get started. First one. They are not, in fact,
D.
A or
no, look, monsters. It's saying they are not. Monsters are insensitive. Yes, because they are. Yes, it's D. Insensible means what?
Разумный. Неразумный, sensible.
Yes. So for two monsters, using the word insensible is a little inappropriate. It's insensitive. A second one. As long as, right? As long as as long as candidates follow. It means till the moment they follow this all requirements. Third one.
D. Unsuccessful.
Many candidates are unsuccessful. Yes, unsuccessful. It's not inaccurate. They are unsuccessful. Okay, number 4. Not because their English is inadequate. Inadequate. Yes, correct. Inadequate. And number 5. But because they are
misinformed.
Here you will be very surprised, but the answer is ill-informed. Ill-informed. What does mean ill-informed? Who knows?
Как бы без информации.
It means they haven't shown you enough information.
Да.
Yes. They haven't explained to you everything, so you are ill-informed. This ill-informed, mal-informed, they are not used rarely. All you see is in real life, daily is informed and misinformed. That's why you are choosing this one. But in the exam, pay more attention to the words that you don't usually use. Number 6, before you sit. Yes, before you sit. And number 7, you are
Unlikely.
Unlikely. Yes, you're unlikely to do well. And last one, and don't include
Irrelevant.
Yes, irrelevant. What does mean irrelevant? Yes, extra information that's off topic, right? What does mean illiterate? This word, second word. Illiterate. What does that mean?
Неграмотный.
Yes. Okay, let's go see the continuation of this one. Saeed, are you doing these exercises? Doing what Saeed, right? Yes,
Yeah.
you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, Yusuf Bek, are you doing?
Yes.
Yes. From Saeed Akbar, I don't hear anything. Same applies to other boys. Once you join, please try to be more active. Here we still don't know, you don't know each other, so you shouldn't care.
I have done some.
Have done? Or Rana finished quickly.
I do the same inside.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Asluddin, Abu Bakr, Diana, Anastasia, Jamshid, Karimova, Aziza, Madina Shadiva. Try to be more active. It's your lesson too.
Done.
Have finished? Okay. Let's start. Number 9. Don't start writing as
soon
as you get the paper, yes? First you have
Yes.
to think. Grade number 10.
Slower.
Slower. No. First, look. If you first plan, it means you start. You write later. No, you don't write slowly. You write fast, but you start later because you took your time for planning. Number 11.
Shoot.
A1.
You should cross it out.
You should.
Yes, it should. Well done. Number 12.
Is.
If your handwriting is, I actually chose exactly this one in order to help you also. You see, if your handwriting is not understandable, it's very difficult to the examiner. You will get low mark, most possibly. There's a high possibility that you will get lower score for your handwriting. So, 13.
Whenever.
Weather.
However.
No, look. Exam to give you credit for it, whether it's right or wrong.
If
Whether, yes. What does it matter? What's the translation of this word?
Lieber.
Yeah, regardless of it being correct or incorrect. Okay, 14.
Not.
Yes, not. Yeah. And last one.
A.
If your essay is written in an inappropriate,
It kind of gives a hint because
it's the same. It's written like inappropriate. Yeah, this is correct. Do I have Camila here? I think she's not here. Okay, now we have vocabulary and grammar tech. For this exercise, those students who already have practiced in doing test monster, vocabulary and grammar check, that's fine. You can follow it easily. But students who are doing it for the first time, I kindly ask you to be more active, to tell your answers as soon as you get it correct. We will not wait here because the task is there's 3-4 words in one question and options are also quite short, so that's why we will not wait. And if I'll check your vocabulary, we will look at the opposite words. Okay? For example, the opposite of good is what? Bad. So you will look. It will not be this simple there. It will be upper intermediate and advanced vocabulary over there. So I hope you will handle it well. If you think that is a little hard, different test. All right?
Okay.
Clear? Yeah, I'm sure you will not tell that, but still, I thought I should tell. But still, guys, if you are feeling unconfident or if something is not clear for you, please do message. If you are shy, message it privately. Ready to start?
Yes.
Be more happy. Yes,
Almost ready.
to the test. Almost ready. Okay.
No, always ready.
Always ready.
Yes.
That's the spirit I was looking for. Always ready. Born ready. Do you see it from the board or do you want me to share it on the screen?
It's visible.
It is visible.
You want me to share?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course. Yes.
What do you
Okay,
want?
Thank you.
I will share.
So here is antonyms, right?
Yes. Here you have like items, opposite sides.
We have done it.
I have done.
Wait, not this one. We haven't finished. We have started this one, but we didn't finish. So I think we stopped around here. So 57. Please look at the questions 57 and 60. So just take a look.
Do we need to find opposite side?
Yes, you have to find antonyms, opposite side of the word. Took a look. Done? Finished? You don't need to find the answer. Just take a look. Okay, let's start. We will do it on a way. Okay, it said that a large army of young Canadians longs for knowledge, but it's not easy to obtain it with the heavy cost of education.
Jim?
D looks for?
Yes.
We must find the synonyms, yes?
No, antonym. You have to look for the opposite word here.
Opposite.
Yep. It's, look. Do you see?
Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone saw it?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Okay, 57. Looks for more suitable. 58. Many believe that the mild verb, the English commander, was simply prolonging. 58. Shortening. Well done. Number 59. John Bull was described as a man of the gentleman, former type, good-natured, but easily offended.
Please.
Okay, 60. Rescue worker pulled a man and two children from this cold, rushing water.
Pushed into.
Yes. Pull, push, they're opposite. It's written on the door. I hope it's mostly written on the door. Do you see the sign? Pull, push, and you still get it wrong? Okay, then we have different doors. Okay, 61. I hope you get home before
Sunrise.
sunrise. Okay. I spent all my money on a new pair of boots. I understand it was foolish.
Clever.
What's foolish?
Okay. Foolish. Grupa. Okay, now I will pick a person. I want to pick. Why not to pick Abdurazak? 63.
The milk is delivered about 6 a.m. So we have fresh milk for breakfast. Old milk for breakfast.
63.
Свежее.
I think
it's
Yes. It's not old. It's or. Here, sometimes the options will be similar to each other, but you have to remember always, you have to pick the best suitable answer. 64. His work was not interesting. 64.
No.
Bright.
Antonym
is bright.
It's true.
His work was not interesting.
Was bright.
All the others are negative.
65. Yes, she cried. I understand you don't love me. Okay, how rude is this? 65.
Private.
Wonder.
Private. You have to look for the word public. Public, antonym is private.
No, it's 65.
65?
60.
Give me 60.
Private.
Wonder.
65.
Wonder.
Wonder.
Shorted.
Wonder.
Wonder is more suitable. Okay, then I did it by myself for you. 67.
Thank you.
Ordinary.
67.
Ordinary. Yes, ordinary.
Yes, ordinary. By the way, if you are seeing in your task 2 essays the word outstanding, then you are really well done. 68.
Coward.
Coward.
Coward. Yes, coward. What does mean coward? Who knows?
Truthfully.
Yes, thank you. 69.
Easy.
Visible.
No, why
Visible.
coward?
No visible.
Because
Это, это храбрый, coward это трус.
no.
А вот.
Ну, она в
Ищем
антониме.
антонимы.
А,
Я сейчас испугалась.
я не понял.
Нет, мне надо пугаться, потому что мы уже столько вопросов проходили, вы так и не поняли, что мы ищем антонимы.
Да, некоторые не поняли, наверное.
Okay. I'm offended. 70.
Continue.
Stop.
70.
Yes, it stopped. Went on. Stop.
Ah, go
Okay,
on.
71.
Closure.
Many people participate in the opening of the closure. Yes.
Shallow.
Yeah, 72.
shallow.
Yeah, shallow. You remember this one automatically.
Failed.
Followed in. Followed in.
Failed. Okay. 74. She was rejected. Oh, by the way, students, who did the registration for Lyceum?
Me.
Me. Okay, did you see there the words like accepted,
Accepted,
rejected,
yeah.
approved?
Yeah.
Yes.
I got accepted.
Okay.
No, I haven't seen it.
You should see it at the end of your registration. It will tell you. Okay, 75.
Red
Red.
bus.
Red. Red with anger.
It's pale.
White, pale. Вот тут вы очень красный, потому что you're like angry or furious. But if it's opposite, then it would be pale. When you get scared of something, you get pale. Okay, 76. All the students, including
Expect.
What about besides?
No.
Also.
No, it's answer is C. Answer is C. No, wait.
Present.
Past.
Let's go here. Now look at 81. Let's go to more interesting one. 81 for you.
Birinci ben de görüyorum sorular.
Now that's your job. Now take a look at 81 till 88. And after we'll discuss. I thought that it would be like faster for us to do because there is no question proper.
I found 84.
Okay. Now, blunt means when the person is not smart. It's like foolish.
Sharp, yeah.
Sharp.
That's why it would be sharp.
Second one will be permit.
Permit.
Prohibit.
Permit.
Permit.
Why it's not highlighting? Okay. 83. Show.
Trust.
No,
Right.
not trust.
Are you speaking in Uzbek? To someone? Or are you talking to me?
Optional.
Necessary.
Optional.
No. Drug is, yes, okay.
Drag это другое.
Okay.
Глагол как-то.
Нет, drug пишется по-другому, drag это другое.
Да, это вообще другое.
Yeah, don't think about the drugs with you, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, never.
Hayal buzmaydi.
84. Yeah, 84. Prophet.
Option.
What does it mean, prophet?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, compulsory. I'm sorry, compulsory means
Option. Обязательно.
optional. Yes. Profit. Loss. Profit.
Benefit.
Прибыль, выгода.
Okay.
Набирать.
Okay, now, why time is passing so fast? I have 20 minutes till the end.
Yeah.
Okay, we will finish the lesson later, okay? Time went so quick.
Later.
Okay,
Yes.
why not?
Yeah, time went so quick. I thought only half an hour passed. Yes?
Have you checked our homework in the desk?
For which task?
True, false, and reading.
Yeah, weren't you here? We checked it at the start of the lesson.
Oh.
I will send the answers
She wasn't.
if you missed it. But Jasmine, you were here.
I just... Я немножко опоздала.
Okay. From here, we will do a few questions. Then we have a discussion of task 2. So let's proceed. Do you see the question?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, take a look from first one till third. Done?
Done.
Done.
Let's start. Don't you know I'm a football fan? And the answer?
Either do I.
Really?
Neither.
Is it do I?
Okay, yeah, I know you have covered either, neither, but here they are not the answers.
So am I?
There.
Oh,
Yes,
did I?
thank you. So am I. What does it mean, so am I? When you are affirming it, yes. When you agree. Second one, our professor thinks we like his subject. What about yours?
No, our
you.
professor is very young.
No,
that's
sorry. It's 8. So yeah, we gave the first answer. That was very fast and quite good job. Was it Abdurazak?
Yes.
Okay, third one.
Neither.
I don't like websites.
Neither do I.
Neither do I. Okay, fourth. I'm fond of reading.
So do I.
No.
So
Там же нету do.
I'm either.
I'm either.
D.
E1.
Ah,
Your last answer?
So do I.
D.
So do I. No, so do I is not the answer. I'm fond of
so
reading.
is my son.
Yeah.
D1.
D1. I like skating. Number 5.
So do I.
So do I.
Yes. So
Why keep highlighting all of them?
So do I.
Number 6. Tom, I won't have any more.
So do I.
Neither here.
Neither shall I. Yes. So number 7. I haven't heard him
Neither
sing.
shall I. Yes.
Neither had we.
Has my friend.
Neither has my friend.
Who gave this answer? That was correct. I think it was Lola. Okay, number 8. My friend can't go to the theater tonight.
Neither can I.
Okay. I haven't read David Copperfield by Charles Dickens.
Neither has my brother.
Neither has my brother. Okay. She didn't see anyone she knew. Number 10.
Neither.
Okay. My brother is going to enter the institute.
So is my sister.
Yes.
My sister.
Okay. Now for this one, think carefully. 12. I hope you will get it correct.
One.
Really?
C1.
Please don't upset me. Yusuf Bet, your answer is correct.
C1, yes.
C1. Of course. I advise you to do this exercise at home too, because you have this book actually. It's good for to practice every single grammar that you have covered. It's divided into the levels. The intermediate. Yeah, I will send again. Okay, last one. I like number 13, so we will do the 13th one. Then we can move to task 2. Okay.
Neither can I.
Yep, neither can I. Well done.
Writing task 1.
Yes, do I have IELTS students here? I see Camila asked me to do process essay and I prepared. Is she here? I guess Camila is not here. Okay, then we will proceed with task 3. If she comes back, we will continue with task 1. But it's IELTS, that's why you don't need it. Okay, writing task 2. Oh, I have to ask new students. Have you ever written task 2 before? Yep, it would be new students. Marvaisit, Lola.
What did you say?
Have you written task 2 essays before?
Yeah, sometimes I don't have enough practice. Maybe I think that.
Okay, then today you will have practice because you will write an essay. We will practice 2 of them. 2 essays we will discuss here, and 1 of them will go as a homework, and it's up to you as we have democracy. You will pick one of these task 2 essays and you will write as a homework. Where you have to send your essay?
Real science.
Please, if the essays that I marked today, and only I came till the 17th, and only Irada's 1 essay and the Nafisa's 1 essay is not marked, but till 17th all the essays are marked. If your essay is missing and hasn't been marked, which you sent till 17th, please forward them to me, okay?
Okay.
Вы не поняли, да?
Если ваши эссе до 17 числа не проверили, отправьте их мне заново.
Да. Я почти все эссе проверила до 17 числа, и только вот парочка осталась, там это было и Родина, 1 эссе, и еще какой-то девочка. Мне кажется, было... Да, вот еще что-то эссе там осталось, и только это. И если у вас осталось непроверенным какие-то эссе, какие-то работы до 17 числа, вот task 1 и task 2, то отправьте их мне, хорошо? Вот еще раз.
Хорошо.
Теперь понятно? Or shall I speak in Uzbek also?
Нет, не обязательно.
Да, да. Ты выразил концу.
Can you read this task and tell me whether you understood it or not?
I understood.
I understand.
Understood.
Yeah, I agree.
Perfect. Okay, how many minutes you should spend for task 2?
20.
20
25.
timing zone for you actually. Yeah, it's here.
25.
20 minutes. 20 minutes to write, 5 minutes
5
to
minutes
plan.
for
It's
sleep.
not included here. 5 minutes extra, you sit there in your room alone by yourself, you plan, and then you write an essay in 20 minutes. So this is at home, please put a timer, time yourself. And even though that you are 100% sure that in 20 minutes you cannot finish, but you will still know till what part of the essay you will get in 20 minutes. So it's very beneficial for you to time yourself every time when you write an essay. Okay, this one. Who thinks that it's a positive development?
Me.
I think
2 people?
It's a negative.
Okay, who
Yeah.
thinks
Middle
it's
answer
negative
both.
development?
only.
I think.
Me
Okay, people, please make a noise if you are for negative.
I'm for negative.
Me too.
Negative.
Okay, 4 people saying negative, 3 people said for positive. What about the rest? You are for both?
Any
You want to write an essay? Yeah, okay. Let's discuss it. Okay. Positive development.
For shop is positive. For community is negative.
No, this whole thing about this possibility to work, to communicate, to shop online, this all, do you think that is positive development or negative development?
everything has
So-
negative and positive effects.
Yeah, you know, but you have to pick one side. You cannot discuss both because it's not a discussion essay. Please be careful in the exam. They are asking it specifically which is more, which side you're taking. Okay, do we have people who shop online?
Yes.
Yes.
Especially now, right? Like last past 3 months, all you do is shop online. Yeah, okay, next one. Do you work online?
Yes.
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 Study online, I work
Study.
online. Okay, communicate online.
Yes.
Yes. Like,
If you're communicating, that is online. Okay, that's happening right now. Okay,
This topic was meant for us.
yeah, I chose it specifically. Okay, so it's saying that without any face-to-face interaction, it means in reality you will not see each other, but as we can see here, I see 2, 3 people. So some face-to-face interaction. I hope to see more people, but you guys are so shy. And what I realized that girls are more confident compared to boys through these Zoom lessons. Okay, so positive development. Why is the positive development when we can shop, we can work, we can communicate online?
It economies time.
Yes, because
Regarding
Okay.
shopping.
Okay, it saves time.
So, Miss Malika, in the essay we have to tell about everything, like about shopping, about working, and about communicating, right?
Yeah, that would be great if you cover all the parts.
Oh,
You can here have.
or you can pick.
No, it's an example for you. If you want, write also.
Oh,
Okay, it saves time more. What else does it?
We can't have such viruses as coronavirus.
Oh my.
It's possible to study to get knowledge from foreign teachers. For example, if you want to improve something.
Okay, it gives access, right?
Yeah, it gives access.
Regarding study, Students become more independent because the most of the time they study by themselves.
Okay. Independence. Are you becoming independent student?
Yeah.
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 And Nafisa
We're
gave
not
me this
becoming,
gave
we're
this
not
smile.
independent.
Okay.
And
Independent.
these days we must only learning English, not the rest.
Yes. Yes. You shouldn't. You are young. You shouldn't rest. Even 1 break session, 1 hour break session is more than enough for you. I don't know why it's here. It should be removed. All you have to do is just study and work. Study, work, study, work. Okay, now do we have negative sides?
People
Yes.
become enclosed and not receive
Sedentary lifestyle.
social.
Lifestyle, maybe.
Start be shy.
Okay.
Sedentary. So,
Okay, they are not social. Okay, so if you shop online, if you work online, if you communicate online, of course, it will lead to sedentary lifestyle.
People become fat.
Yeah.
Don't use the word fat, please.
Obesity.
What's the replacement of fat?
Obesity.
People can
But if you write the word obesity here, then you will change the topic of the essay into the issue of being obese. Here you can say it may lead to health issues. Then as an example, you can give obesity, but do not make your main point obesity.
We can get emission from screen. Emission from screen.
Okay.
we can miss our relatives. And sometimes
Your relatives.
online shopping
It's like
not,
lack of social.
you can
People are
relatives or
lying.
friends. You can take the flowers which wasn't expected by you. I mean, the
Okay.
quality.
If you are making the point for the online shopping that it doesn't fit, it's not the same size, it's a little bigger, a little smaller, it would be, how to say, a weak argument. Try giving something that is bigger. So you don't need to exaggerate, it's already too big. And then supporting this argument would be much easier. Okay, about the lack of interaction, lack of socializing will lead to what? So now look, the student, Azizbek, Rashid, and the other boys from here, they were the loudest people that I have known in my life in this center. But look, 3 months in quarantine, now look at them. They are not even showing themselves. They are so isolated from this world. Yes. So now for each side you have 3 arguments, but do not write 3 arguments. First, if you will, okay, so Rashid is showing himself now. Okay. Please write 2 arguments only. Pick 2 for each side. If no, 2 for each paragraph. You will not discuss both. You have to add 1 more point for positive and 1 more point for negative. If you don't have ideas, the 4th idea to have equal amounts of arguments in both paragraphs, then have 1 argument in 1 paragraph. Okay?
It
Do not have. Yeah, they're asking which development. It's not directly asking your opinion. It's just stating you which side. Have to say indirectly asking your opinion. You don't have to say. You don't have to keep saying I. Here, you just need to take one side and analyze why. You have to give the reasons why this side is exactly correct. Why this side is more right compared to other. Please do not have 1 argument in B1 and 2 arguments in B2. The argumentation must be equal in both paragraphs. The paragraphs must be balanced. Okay? Okay. Now next one. Now next essay. Read it, then let me know.
Two-sided question.
Yes. Finished?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then make some noise. Don't just sit in silence. Tell me, I have
It's
finished.
finished.
Thank you.
I think everyone is tired.
Yeah, that is the great illustration of what happens to students in quarantine. Because in lessons, I remember you. I couldn't make the silence in the class. You were all jumping, shouting at each other. Especially upper intermediate class. Especially, I have to highlight it. Okay. So do you think it's fair when celebrities, they receive more compared to
Yes.
politicians?
No, sometimes.
Yes, sometimes. Why? Why
I
sometimes?
think it's have negative arguments more.
Okay, celebrities
Celebrities
receiving.
берут зарплату.
Okay, first you don't need to pick one side. First you have to say why they receive more. So what's the reason behind that celebrities, they're receiving higher salaries than politicians? Why do you think? What's the reason?
Because
It's very
more
popular. And
all the work and
celebrities.
they make the concert, and the people who desire to see them pay a lot of money for the ticket.
Yellow press.
People drop off or put food in it.
Okay, let's look. Do you think that the work of celebrity is hard?
Yes.
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 Yes. Long
but
hours,
it's not
long
too much hard
flights.
like presidents.
Yes, the person. Yep. But here we have politicians. So, and then do you think that how to say celebrities put more effort?
No.
What does mean putting more effort?
Actually, difficult to compare this difference
Because we don't really know like the real.
Okay, now you get to know. You must get to know. You have in 2 minutes. You have to.
Okay,
Because after 5
politicians,
minutes, you will try. Yeah.
politicians actually do not need money because they work for the country, and while the celebrities are in need of this money.
Okay, look, the celebrities, do they promote the country?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
No.
they do. They do promote. But you know the country, for example, you look at the singer, some song gets so popular and you get to know, okay, now I know about the existence of Spain because some Spanish song gets so popular. You get interest more into the country, the culture or others, the sport, celebrities, these art works, they promote the country and they make the country more recognizable. And second, that they work long hours. They put lots of effort into their job to be recognized, to get more popular. Yeah, politicians is, but politicians, what they do is you have to graduate from university, you have to be smart. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but celebrities, they really put a lot of effort into their work to be famous. So now give me,
Which celebrities exactly?
Here it doesn't say exactly. So anyone that's popular, singers, actors.
Ms. Malika, how will the thesis statement look like?
You will answer the question. You will answer the why is this. You state your main argument from here. Then you think it's a positive development or it's negative development. You combine. So now give me your answers, your argument. First argument.
Celebrities promote country.
No, your argument.
Politicians work for the government.
So that's why they don't need money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No.
As long as you can develop this argument, then why not? Should work only for the government. Next one.
Celebrities have much more opportunities to earn a lot of money. For example, they can go. They can also in show business, they can do wedding party. It's their official word.
Okay, they have they're multi-skilled or multi-sphered. They get money from everywhere.
I think they use that they
like this. Not everywhere, but they have much more opportunities
Okay.
than
I think
politicians.
she means that their salary is not limited,
Yeah.
Okay.
while the politicians' salary is almost
Yeah, actually, politicians get
equal.
a salary
Always.
from the government, but the celebrity take money from everywhere. They
Maybe
get
Celebrities can make a lot of money from advertising.
according to the
advertising.
Yeah, the sources of income for celebrities is a lot. They are not, for example, the singer. They don't just sing. They promote something. They go to the weddings. They put the concerts. They attend like different big shows. So the source of income for them is not limited. Yeah.
Maybe
Okay.
also because politicians must become inspirations for people. Because that's why celebrities earn a lot. Because people love them for something.
politicians are also.
They
People love more celebrities than presidents or politicians.
Yeah.
Because they
They
look up
appear
to
a
the
lot.
celebrities.
Okay. But do you think it's a positive development that singers, the celebrities getting more salary?
No.
No. Why it's not?
I said no.
Yeah.
Because when the
Because of
politicians
what?
get more money, they will work harder, so the country will be more like
Okay, less
better.
corruption?
Yes.
Никогда.
No, I mean when the politicians
Yeah.
have more salary, they will work harder. But
Okay.
they have less salary, they will take some money from others, like it will be corruption and etc.
Okay. So when they get more salary, it means they will perform better because do you remember we had a topic about the salary at job?
Yeah.
That it motivates you to work better. Something should motivate you at work.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Perform better. Do we have more points for this one? Only one?
Maybe the politicians' aim is to develop the country, whereas celebrities like kind of only entertain.
Okay. Yeah, why not? So celebrities only there to entertain. Even though that they make the country popular, but it's it lasts not that long. You know them today, the next day you can forget them. But if the country really develops itself economically or in different ways by the politicians, then it stays for longer. So you may include it for here. Camille, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Do we need in the body one to write why is this, and in the second do you it is positive or negative?
Yeah. Why is this? It will be your B1. And the next one is the positive development or negative development. It will be your B2. Okay?
Yeah. Miss Malika, we can write only positive development and
No, it's up to you. You can take negative development, up to you. Like which arguments you have more, which arguments are more
can we
stronger.
write both of them?
No.
Okay.
Because it's asking specifically, do you think? You see? It's an opinion.
Okay.
So that's why you have to pick one side. Okay, now we will go back to task 1 as Camille is back.
Miss Malika, an example of positive or negative, can we choose the word celebrity?
the name of celebrity?
Name of the celebrities. If they are well known, then yes. But if it only, how to say, they are only recognized in certain areas, then no. Okay.
Lalita, can I ask a question about previous one?
Yes.
Can I mention or devote one paragraph to quarantine? Like imagine we are now in quarantine and without online shopping or working, we wouldn't be able to succeed maybe.
Yes, you can include these points also. Make sure that sometimes you have weak arguments, but some students present them in such manner that it sounds like, oh my God, that is the real thing. It's convincible. Try to convince the reader that the side that you are taking is right, it's correct. So you have to be able to change someone's mind. Now we will move to task 1. Live stream students, it's not directly related to your topic, it's more for IELTS students, but if you want to know more about IELTS, then you're more than welcome to stay and know about IELTS task 1. But overall, the homework will be sent into your channels, okay? But this writing is interesting, so I warn you. Now let's move. Okay.
Miss Malika, how many minutes we have from task 2 in IELTS?
For task 2 in IELTS, you will have 40 minutes. For task 1, you will have 20 minutes. Yes. Rashid, look at Rashid. He's so surprised. He's so shocked. In IELTS, they will give you more time for writing for task 2 because they consider that they expect from you better work, like advanced work, so that's why they give you longer time to perform better. But in Lyceum, they see you as 14, 15-year-old, so they give you 20 minutes. They feel like, okay, what the student can show, so 20 minutes enough. Okay, so here, it's a task actually. The diagram shows the process that is used to manufacture bricks. What does it mean, bricks? Кирпичи. Kiripichi, thank you. Yep. Here now I will show you the diagram and you will see. Camila here, listening?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You were asking the usage of passive voice. Why do we need it? Why we are learning it? So IELTS task 1, in process essay, you must use passive voice. Not active, it all must turn into passive voice. So there you see. What do you see here?
Machine.
How bricks was produced.
Yeah, how the brick is produced, right. So first we have a machine that digs. What does mean digs? Yes, it digs, machine digs. What digs? It's a clay, right? Do you see the word clay here?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So afterwards, you have to use the word, linking words such as firstly, second, afterwards, next. It's used all for task 1. It's very relevant. So first, the machine digs, and afterwards, what happens? It passes the clay to where? To the roller. Yep. Yeah, to the roller. But first, it's plated into the metal grid. Do you see the metal grid? What does it mean, metal grid? What does it mean, grid? Решетка.
Решетка с металлом.
Yes. So first, first it's placed into the metal grid, then it goes to the roller. Then what does mean this sign? Sand plus water.
Ну, что-то с чем-то перемешано.
Это означает, что они что-то добавляют. Sand and water. Песок и воды. Да, вот после этого, вы скажете, после этого добавляется вода и песок. Потом, you have here written the word or. Do you see? Yep. Это означает, что когда у вас есть слово or, это означает, у вас есть выбор. То есть тут как можно это все разрабатывать. Так, первый, у вас есть wire cutter. What is wire cutter? Yeah, when you you cut it. Yes, you shape it. So first you can cut and shape the bricks, or you can go to the mold. What is mold? Girls should know it. Yes, exactly. So or you put it to the mold shaper, and it gives you the shape of a brick. Afterwards, what happens? Drying oven. Как только им даются вот такие фигурки, их нужно отправить в духовку, можно сказать. Для чего? For drying, right?
Да.
Okay, how many hours it should be in the drying oven?
24
up to 48 hours. 48 hours. You have to mention it for how long. Then afterwards, what happens?
Wonder heat.
It is sent to where? To kiln. And for a cooling chamber. What is cooling?
Cooling.
Yes. First it's dried and now it needs cooling. So first it will be in a moderate in 200 degrees up to 980, and after it should be in 870 to 1300. Then it should be cooling from 48 hours up to 72 hours. This every step must be explained in your task 1. You don't need to add anything from yourself except the passive voice and linking words. All you just take it from here and place it into the essay. Okay, after, what is it?
Packaging.
Yeah, packaging. Yes. So the bricks are packed and
delivered.
In order to describe this process essay, you need only 150 words. If you look at the diagram, there are already a lot of words for you given, the keywords, which you don't have to change them if you don't have alternatives. So the only thing that you have to add is the linking words to connect one to another. Firstly, how many steps do we have in order to produce bricks?
1, 2,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. But just to produce, it's 5.
Yep. These steps can be counted as separate if you want. For example, the killing, the moderating, high, chamber. If you want, separate them, but you can connect them together. So the process of the production of a brick till the moment it gets delivered to the shop in order to be sold, it takes 7 steps. Okay, now let's look at here. This is introduction. You see just one line. How easy can it get? The IELTS exam. The diagram explains the way in which bricks are made from the building industry. So you are just telling what you see, right? So you saw just the production of a brick. You write it over here that you saw it. Next one. Overall, there are 7 stages. Did we count it as 7 too?
Yes.
Yeah, it was 7.
Yes.
In the beginning with the digging, so it started with the digging with the machine and ended up with delivery, right?
Yes.
So that is your overall. You see how easy it is? So it's impossible to fail IELTS.
For me, it's possible.
I know, it's impossible. Task 1, it's impossible to fail because you just describe what you see. You don't have to add anything from yourself. Okay, next one. Camila, can you read the first paragraph?
To begin, the clay used to make the bricks is dug up from the ground by a large digger. Digger. This clay is then placed onto a metal grid, which is used to break up the clay into smaller pieces. A roller assists in this process.
Окей, теперь подождите. Вот это все мы видели в диаграмме? Да. Да. Все, точь в точь, даже слова почти одинаковые. So you're just adding is place it, use it to make on. So you are just adding the helpers. Okay, next one.
Only we can put verbs.
Yep. All you have to do is here just change them into passive voice, and you have task 1 ready.
But why the person has 3 separate paragraphs for this?
It's up to you the way that you separate them. For example, the student did here. Let me show you. It's divided into first paragraph, second, third. It's up to you how you divide. It's up to your logic. Okay, next one. Can you read it?
Following this, sand and water are added to the clay, and this mixture is turned into bricks by either placing it into a mold or using a wire cutter. Next, these bricks are placed in an oven to dry for 24-48 hours.
Yep. As you can see again, the wording is the same. The water, sand added, it was right in the text. To what? To the clay, using what? Mold or wire cutter. The same words from the diagram. And for how long? They have to be dried from 24-48 hours. Last one. In the subsequent stage, Camila?
In the subsequent stage, the bricks go through a heat and cooling process. They are heated in the kiln at the moderate and then a high temperature, ranging from 200 to 1,300 degrees, followed by cooling process in a chamber for 2 to 3 days. Finally, the bricks are packed and delivered to their destination.
Yeah.
Malika, it's allowed to use the clouds in the task one.
Yes. Yes, you can use them, especially in a task 1. It's possible. When you want to give your numbers, figures, yes, put them into the brackets if you don't know how to present them. Sometimes the wording should come, so you put them into the bracket next to the main thing. For example, if it's about, let's say, diesel and how many percentage it was in 2012, for example, you put it into bracket, it was 52%. Okay, so you follow the same logic for the rest of the process essays, Camila, and I will send you one more process essay so you can practice this one.
This one is much easier than to write essay on bar chart and table.
No, they are all equal. They are all easy. I mean, really easy. In line and bar chart, there are lots of numbers for you. Just pick them up and place them in a correct order.
The difficulty that I couldn't make the clear sentences.
Okay, I will send you the videos of how to write. Last year, the students which took, and it was helpful for them. I will send them to you.
Okay.
If that will help. Okay, now. Okay.
Teacher?
Yes?
I have some works. May I exit the lesson?
Of course, I told to Lyceum students you can exit the lesson.
Thanks for lesson. Bye, teacher.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. So actually it's the end of the lesson.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. It's already 20 minutes.
Baby.
Bye, teacher.
Let's finish. First, what's your homework?
Essay, grammar, exercise,
Thank you.
analysis again exams.
Yeah, I will send those essays to you back, and you will pick one of these essays and send them back to me. Clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, now you can go and sleep. Bye-bye.